So here we are again. I've just mowed the lawn for the 17th time this week, so I thought I'd take a little break from my chores and share another couple of flies with you. This one is a dry fly. It's an extremely popular fly on the Midlands reservoirs. It's called the Big Red, and anybody that fishes Midlands reservoirs will be familiar with this pattern. It's an emerged buzzer pattern. This is the pattern. It represents the buzzer when it's actually emerged. It's sitting on the surface of the lake and it's waiting to take off. So hook for this is a B170 size 12, thread UTC70 in red. And we're just going to pop that on to get started with. Now this pattern, as I say, is an emerged buzzer pattern. When these big reds come off, they're a solitary buzzer, meaning that they you'll see one here, one there, one here, one there, not these great big plumes of them as you do with other buzzers. And the fish, when they get on these, the takes can be electric. So first thing to tie in is a length of a parapost wing or antron, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be the breathers at one end, it's going to create a post at the other end. Okay, so give yourself plenty to play with up this end. You brought the thread down about 2/3 of the way down the hook. Okay, and you're just going to catch that in like so, and then take that down to just before you get to the bend of the hook. Okay, now scissors and just trim that, leaving yourself a little bit there for the breathers. Okay, bring this back up the hook, and this is where we're going to create this post. Okay, just about 2/3 of the way up the hook, that's fine. So just come either side of that, and then you're going to spin this around. You're going to actually spin your thread around your parapost wing, your antron, whatever you want to call it. Just take your time. You don't have to go up miles, just enough to create a post. Then bring it back down again. This is probably the trickiest bit of the fly. This is, you end up creating this post like so. Okay, just lock that in with a turn either side of it. You could, if you wanted to, tilt your vise or tilt the fly in the vise and whip it by hand. This way is just as easy a way of doing it. This fly has a rib, and that's a little bit of Pearl Mylar. So this is Pearl Mylar number 14. Just take a little length of that, chuck the rib in. That's only going to go just behind the post. Bring that down to the back of the fly, like so. And then the dubbing is, well, I like to use squirrel's fur actually. You can use seal's fur as well, but I like to use a squirrel, especially on these slightly smaller patterns. This is squirrel in red, nice bright red, hence the name, the Big Red. And these flies are bright red when they come off. They're blood red when they come off. And we all know that reds and oranges are very, very good dry fly patterns in the summer. So let's just dub a little bit of this on. You only want to dub enough to bring it up to this post here. Okay, you're not coming past the post just yet. So we're just going to dub enough on to go to the post. That should be plenty. Nice turns all the way up. Just get yourself started there. All the way up. Lovely. And then just bring that forward of the hook. Job done. And we're going to come up with the rib. You'll only get two turns, maybe 3 turns of this rib going around here. 1, 2, 3 turns. And just trap it in again in front of the post. Turns. Turns. And trim off. Like so. Okay. Now this is the interesting bit. This is where we're going to make the wings of the fly. Okay, so with a cock hackle, I just selected this. This is just a brown cock hackle. Selected this from the coat. You can use hen. I prefer cock for these ones, just because they're a little bit more water repellent. I'm going to strip that down until I find some useful feather there, about 1/3 of the way down there. Okay, just strip that down So it's going to give me somewhere to tie onto now. All right, just pop that in front of there, in front of the post, and just trap that in. Just put it down, just trap it in front of the post there. Lovely. Okay, trim off the waste. Now with this, you're going to go up the post 3 or 4 times to create these wings. All right. So just by bringing that round, see how it starts to splay out around the hook. This is what creates a lovely flattened wing effect of the big red. So yeah, you've got about 5 or 6 turns there. That's enough. Hold that in and then just trap that in. Push everything back away from the eye. Just trap it in, locked in, job done. Okay. Again, with this, you can now just trim off the waste, get rid of that. Tiny bit more dubbing now, just to create a very small thorax. Don't want to overbolt these flies. These are dry flies after all, and you just want to get the right silhouette really with the dry fly more than anything. The fish are seeing it from underneath, aren't they? So we just come in here just to tidy up. A little bit more dubbing there. Bring that forward, and then you're going to bring this post over the top of the fly. Just bring that down over the top of the fly like so. And you're going to trap that in behind the eye. Just like that. Try not to trap too much of your hackle. Just that, so bring that through and then just whip finish. Just like to whip finish just underneath the eye like that. And trim your antron down. Create your front breathers like that, and then you push this down. Just give it a nice pinch, nice squeeze down, and you get this lovely effect. Let's just adjust the focus there for you. Try and get that in there. You get this lovely effect that looks like wings of a buzzer that's just emerged and is sitting on the surface. And of course, the trout see it from that side, they see it from underneath from that side. They just see those lovely wings up there, and that is easily one of my most successful Midlands reservoir dry fly patterns. You give that a little bit of a scruff. Always if you're using dubbing, I like to give it a little bit of a scruff up. I overdo it. I don't want to pull it apart, but it just adds a bit of life to that fly, and that will catch your fish all the way through the dry fly season. I particularly like these in size 14s. Lots of people down there's plenty of times you fish 10s, but yeah, I particularly like them at 14s. Little drop of varnish on there just to finish off. 2 of those, 3 of those on a cast, drifting across the middles of Grafham on a balmy August day can be absolutely lethal. So there you go. That's the big red pattern. One of my favourites. Hope you enjoyed. As always, click like, click subscribe, and I'll be doing some more. I've just got to pop out and mow the lawn for the 18th time, so I'll be back in a bit. Thanks very much. Bye bye.